Good
Yes.
morning, my lord.
Good morning to the Honorable Chief Justice, Justice T.A. SIVAGNANAM, Honorable Justice SHAMPA SARKAR, Judge in Charge Murshidabad, Honorable Justice SUBHENDU SAMANTA, Additional Judge in Charge Murshidabad, Honorable Law Minister Shri MOLOY, and all the dignitaries present here as well as the Domkal. Now I may be permitted to hand over the session to the Judge Murshidabad to begin. Ali District Judge, please accept and proceed with the program.
Good morning to you all. On behalf of Judgeship of Murshidabad, I welcome you all on this virtual inauguration program of new composite court building at Domkal subdivision of Murshidabad, as well as Judges' Quarter at Domkal. I welcome your Lordships, Honorable Justice T.S. SIVAGNANAM, the Honorable Chief Justice High Court at Calcutta. I welcome Honorable Justice Shri Soumen Sen, Judge High Court at Calcutta, and Honorable AD1 Calcutta. The Honorable Justice SHAMPA SARKAR, Judge High Court at Calcutta, and the Honorable Judge in Charge for the District of Murshidabad. The Honorable Justice SUBHENDU Samanto, Judge High Court at Calcutta, and the Honorable Additional Judge in Charge for the District of Murshidabad. Our previous Honorable Zonal Judges and Additional Zonal Judges, including Honorable Justice Shri Rajshekhar Mantha and Honorable Justice Shri P.S. Chatterjee. The Honorable Minister in Charge, Shri MOLOY, Honorable Minister of the Law and Judicial Department, Government of West Bengal, Learned Registrar General and other learned registrars of the Honorable High Court at Calcutta, Shri Siddhartha Kanjilal, Principal Secretary, Judicial Department, Government of West Bengal, Shri Rajarshi Mitro, IAS, District Magistrate, Murshidabad, Shri Kumar Saniraj, IPS, Superintendent of Police, Murshidabad Police District, Shri Siddhartha Shankar, Learned Government Pleader, Shri Kalpataru Ghosh, Learned Public Prosecutor, Shri Abu Bakr Siddiqui, Learned President of Berhampur Bar Association, Learned Secretary of Berhampur Bar Association, Shri Labiul Alam, Learned President of Domkal Bar Association, Shri Amitabh Chakraborty, Secretary of Domkal Bar Association, and other members of Domkal Bar Association. I welcome Shri Sujoy Das, Executive Engineer, Civil PWD Division 2, and Shri Soumya Maiti, Executive Engineer, PWD Electrical. I also cordially welcome Assistant Engineers of PWD. I welcome the present MLA and MP of Domkal. I also welcome the Administrator and Councillors of Domkal Municipality, members of Law Clerk Association of Domkal, members of Public Press and Media, my esteemed colleagues of Murshidabad Judgeship, including the outstanding staff members of Murshidabad, my colleagues and other members who are witnessing the program in virtual mode. It's a great honor to welcome you on this program, which is going to unfold a new era in the history of Domkal subdivision as well as the district of Murshidabad. I acknowledge the patience of all the principal stakeholders and the members of Bar Association who all along bore with us to make it a reality. Today we are going to step into the new composite court building, which was eagerly awaited goal of the people of this subdivision and the members of the local bar. And this could not have been achieved without unrelenting support and comprehensive guidance of Honorable High Court at Calcutta and learned registrars. May I now seek permission of Honorable Chief Justice, High Court at Calcutta, to light the ceremonial lamp, unveiling the plaque at 2 spots and cutting ribbon at 2 spots simultaneously.
Yes.
Now I request District Magistrate Murshidabad, SP Murshidabad, learned PPGP of Domkal and as well as Barampur, and Secretary and President of Domkal and Barampur Bar Association and learned PPGP to join us. Now I request Shri Olokesh Das, learned ADJFTC, to cut the ribbon at Judicial Enclave. May I now request the Honorable Chief Justice, High Court at Calcutta, to deliver his valuable inaugural speech.
Honorable Justice SHAMPA SARKAR, Judge in Charge Murshidabad, Honorable Justice SUBHENDU Samanta, Additional Judge in Charge Murshidabad, Honorable Judges who have joined on the virtual mode, Honorable Minister for Law and Justice, Shri MOLOY GHATAK, the Learned Principal Secretary, Judicial Department, Mr. Siddhartha Kanjilal. Please. One chair.
One chair. Come in front. No.
You full one, chair. No. Sir. Honorable Justice Tapopatra Chakraborty, who is present here. The learned Registrar General and other registrars of the High Court of Calcutta. And the circuit benches. The learned District Judge, Shri PARTHA Chakraborty. Honorable Member of the Parliament, Murshidabad, Mr. Abu Tahir Khan. The District Magistrate, Shri Rajshri Mitro. The Superintendent of Police of Murshidabad District, Shri Sani Raj. The Superintendent of Police, Jahangir Police District, Shri Amit Kumar Yadav. The subdivisional officers, the subdivisional police officers, the member of the Legislative Assembly and administrator of the Domkal Municipality, Janab Jafikul Islam, the executive engineers of the Public Works Department, of the civil, both the divisions of the civil, electrical, the learned government pleader of Murshidabad, Shri Siddhartha Dar, the president of the Bar Association, Mr. Abu Bakar Siddiqui, the secretary of Berampur Bar Association and public prosecutor Kalpatru Ghosh, the other office bearers of the various bar association and the learned members, the officers and staff of the Murshidabad Judgeship, special invitees, members of the print and electronic media, ladies and gentlemen, good morning to all of you. It is indeed a momentous occasion for the Murshidabad Judgeship, as we have today inaugurated the newly composite court building as well as the residential quarters for the learned judicial officers. Interesting facts emerge when we go through the history of Murshidabad. In fact, it was a learning process for me, having been furnished with these facts. During the time when the East India Company ruled, several reforms were made to the existing Nawabi judicial system. The Board of Revenue was created under the leadership of Warren Hastings. A group of Indian officials was appointed to assist the Committee of Circuit. Framed laws and civil and criminal courts were established in every district, thereby separating Diwani and Fajurari cases. The Sardar Nizama Fajurari Court was moved from Murshidabad to Kolkata and renamed the Supreme Court by Shri Ileja MP as the first Chief Justice. In 1773, the Regulating Act reformed the government of East India Company ruled Bengal, establishing the Bengal Supreme Council and Supreme Court with Warren Hastings as the first Governor General. MP was appointed as the first Chief Justice of the new Supreme Court at Calcutta in March 1774 and knighted later that month. He arrived in Calcutta with other Supreme Court judges in October. En route to India, he learned Bengali and Urdu and once there studied Persian. The Sardar Diwani Adalat was also transferred and merged into the Supreme Court. Due to the excess workload, the Sardar Fajudari Court was returned to Murshidabad in 1775. However, during Lord Cornwall's tenure, the court was again shifted to Calcutta. Thus, the Calcutta High Court had its roots in Murshidabad. The transfer of the Subha's highest court marked the decline of Murshidabad's status as a capital of Subha, Bengal. The history of the present Murshidabad court in 1776, criminal courts were established in 23 districts of Bengal, including Murshidabad. On 11th April 1780, a Mofassil Diwani court was set up in Murshidabad and with 5 other towns. In Murshidabad, this court was housed and was handling mainly property disputes. And by 1781, the number of courts rose to 18. And the present-day Murshidabad was under 2 Diwani courts, one covering part of Murshidabad of areas like Kandi and Birbhum, and other under the place which is now in Bangladesh, including areas from Laksharpur to Karunpur. Though these judges were known as magistrates, they initially lacked the authority to handle criminal cases. In 1785, they were granted the powers to adjudicate minor criminal cases. In 1790, 4 circuit courts were established, one of which was in Murshidabad. By 1771 and 1793, several chowki and area courts were established across Bengal, and the magistrates there handled criminal cases and the munsif handled the civil cases. In 1793, 4 provincial courts of appeal were created to hear appeals against the decision of these courts, and one such provincial court of appeal was also established in Murshidabad. In 1929, the Judicial Commission of Revenue and Circuit were given the power of circuit judges. In 1831, magistrate role were combined with that of the collectors. That same year, the district judges were also given session judges' powers, and in 1936, a plan was introduced to appoint one city and session judge, one magistrate and one collector in every district, starting with Murshidabad, Midnapur, and Bardhaman. In 1859, the post of collector and magistrate were merged again, making them the head of the district. According to the 1851-52 Murshidabad map, 2 subdivisions under the present-day Domkal were Gausha and Domkal Azimganj. Each subdivision had a munsif and assistant magistrate handling minor cases. Additionally, honorary magistrate held courts outside the subdivision. According to the 1873 report, Murshidabad district had 4 subdivisions: Barampur Sardar, Lalbagh, Jangipur, and Rampur Hat. Domkal was then under the Sardar subdivision, which had 7 revenue and magisterial courts, and due to insufficient records, it is unclear if any of them were located in Domkal. In 1968, the directive principles of the state policy of the Constitution led to the separation of the judiciary from the executive. Over time, administrative needs altered the district map, and by 1994, Murshidabad had 4 subdivisions, namely Barampur Sardar, Lalbagh, Kandi, and Jangipur. Domkal, the newest subdivision of Murshidabad, was formed in 1999. Despite a decade of functioning as subdivision, residents had to go to Barampur for legal matters. The situation is finally changing. Domkal is set to get its own court. It's a moment of joy for the people of Domkal, and I share in that happiness. This court will play a vital role in establishing the rule of law in the region. As per the National Judicial Data Grid statistics, as of 6th of June 2025, 225,295 cases are pending, of which for 43,518 are civil cases and 1,81,777 are criminal cases. Amongst them, the large number of cases are from the police stations situated under the Domkal subdivision. The new subdivision, namely Domkal, was created in the district of Murshidabad with effect from 16th December 1999. The work of the present building, which we had inaugurated just now, commenced on 5th of March 2019, and the Public Works Department successfully completed the work and handed over the same in 2025. Shortly, we will be having a short tour of the building, and I had an occasion to watch that video. And the building, it's an excellently constructed with all modern facilities. The building is it's a 3-story building, fully air conditioned. There are 2 lifts for the use of the advocates and litigant, and 1 exclusively meant for the learned judicial officers. To ensure uninterrupted power supply, generators have been installed, and there is also a safe corridor for taking the accused to the different courts for their appearance. The staircase is broad, and the building also has features for the differently abled people. The Vulnerable Witness Deposition Center has been started. The IT infrastructure, including video conferencing facilities, available, and totally 9 courts can be made operational in Domkal Court Complex. The total cost of the project of the composite building is 29.09 crores, out of which 22.30 crores has been utilized. And the cost of the project of the judicial quarters is 5.8 crores, out of which 5.34 crores has already been spent. I take this opportunity to convey my sincere thanks to the Honorable Chief Minister for sanction of the requisite funds for this project. We have got certain requests, some of which the Honorable Judge in charge will also be placing for the consideration of the Honorable Minister. Request has been made for sanction of 2 additional district and session judge, 1 court of civil judge, senior division, 1 court of additional chief judicial magistrate, 1 court of civil judge, junior division, and 4 courts of judicial magistrate with supporting staff for the Domkal subdivision. This proposal was made in the year 2022 and it has been reiterated in 2023, and the proposal is pending with the government. And I am confident that the Honorable Minister will take immediate steps for approval of the proposals forwarded by the High Court. The district magistrate, the learned district judge, was very happy and proud to say that the learned district magistrate has extended fullest cooperation to ensure that the court building is opened at the earliest. And 2 arsenic-free solar water plants have been set up in the court complex. Additionally, there are 2 other water facilities for drinking water, and which have been arranged by the Public Health Engineering Department and the Office of the District Magistrate, Murshidabad. And apart from that, they have also assured for supply of 1 Xerox machine and computer peripherals for the smooth functioning. We also thank the Superintendent of Police of the Murshidabad Police District for sanctioning a police camp within the court complex to ensure proper security of the court compound, the judicial officers' quarters in the Domkal subdivision. The Honorable Member of the Legislative Assembly of Domkal constituency, come Administrator of the Domkal municipality, has extended cooperation and assured that he would take necessary initiative so that the premises is kept neat and clean, and the residential quarters is also properly maintained. The total number of courts sanctioned for Domkal is only 1 in the rank of civil judge junior division, while the notification dated 17th November 2006, and 12 posts of different categories for running the newly created courts at Domkal have been sanctioned in 2006. I take this opportunity to congratulate all the stakeholders who have made this possible and to complete this project in such a good manner. My request to the learned members of the bar is to ensure that the premises is kept neat and clean and free from any encroachment. As I always say, most of us spend more time in the court complex than in our respective residences. So therefore, there's a duty cast on each one of us to ensure that the premises is kept clean. And it is not for the court administration or for the public works department alone to see that the premises is maintained properly. But the bar, being an important stakeholder, also owe a responsibility to keep the premises clean. I express my sincere thanks to Honorable Justice SHAMPA SARKAR and Honorable Justice SUBHENDU SAMANTA and the learned district judge for giving me this wonderful opportunity, and also thank Honorable Justice Tabopatra Chakraborty for having participated in this function. Thank you very much. Jai Hind.
Thank you, Your Lordship. We are enlightened with your insightful words and vision towards access to justice at doorsteps. This will guide us in strengthening the justice delivery system and will be highly helpful for the litigant to access justice delivery system at their doorsteps. Now, may I now request Honorable Justice SHAMPA SARKAR, Honorable Judge, High Court at Calcutta, and Honorable Judge in charge for the District of Murshidabad to deliver her valuable speech.
Thank you, learned district judge. Respected Honorable Chief Justice, Honorable Judges, Justice Tapobroto Chakraborty, Justice Shubhendu Samanta, the Honorable Minister, Ministry of Law and Justice, the learned Judicial Officer who is now our Principal Secretary, Law and Justice, all the members of the registry, the district magistrate, the district the DIG of Police, Behrampur, the Superintendent of Polices, the SDPOs, subdivisional officers, the judicial officers, the high dignitaries present at the occasion, the member of parliament, the MLA, the councillors, the chairman of the municipality, and the three wings of the PWD Civil, IT, and Electrical, who have tirelessly worked to make this project a success. The Honorable Chief Justice has already taken us through the history of the Murshidabad judgeship and how it had developed. Murshidabad is a district situated on the left bank of the river Ganges. It covers an area of 5,341 square kilometers and has a population of 7.10 million as per the last 2011 census, which must have considerably gone up by now. It is the 9th most populous district in India, and Behrampur is the headquarter. Considering the area it covers and the population, we can well imagine that litigation is an important factor which has to be addressed. And for that, we need adequate courts as also adequate judicial officers to man those courts, including staff to operate the same. The justice delivery system at the doorstep is one of the cardinal issues which have been discussed over and over again in all judicial symposiums and seminars. Today, Domkal has got its own court, and the people of Domkal would not have to travel to the Shodor for seeking justice. They will have justice at its doorstep. Murshidabad's history is linked with the rise and fall of the Nawabs of Bengal. Originally, it was called Maqsudabad. It was renamed Murshidabad by Nawab Murshid Qali Khan in 1704. The Nawab shifted the capital of Bengal from Dhaka. Murshidabad at that point of time served as the capital of Bengal until the East India Company's victory at the Battle of Plassey in 1757. The town later lost some of its administrative significance, although at that relevant point of time, it was the administrative center also under the British rule. Most of the people in Murshidabad depend on their livelihood through agriculture. There are silk farms and weavers. If we talk about Murshidabad, the first thing which comes to our mind is the Murshidabad silk sari, or the brass and metal utensils and puja thalis which are used and specially made in Murshidabad. However, a district has its own foundation in a vibrant judicial system. The district comprises of 5 subdivisions: Behrampur, Domkal, Lalbagh, Kandi, and Jangipur. Domkal subdivision consists of Domkal municipality and 4 community development blocks: Domkal, Raninagar 1, Raninagar 2, and Jalongi. Apart from the historical places which the district offers, which are of relevant significance to the public and also the people of Bengal, which is intertwined in a lot of history, we today proceed further with the Murshidabad judgeship and its constitution. There are 5 subdivisions: Behrampur, Shodor, Jangipur, Kandi, Lalbagh, and Domkal. There are total 52 courts in the judgeship of Murshidabad, 21 courts in the Behrampur Shodor subdivision, 12 courts in the Jangipur subdivision, 8 courts in Kandi, and 11 courts at Lalbagh. Today is a significant moment and a progress in the judgeship when we inaugurate 1 court of the Civil Judge Junior Division at Domkal subdivision. The Honorable Chief Justice has already thanked the government, and also I especially mention the minister in charge for having allowed us to have such a significant, imposing structure, which has been built on the Gothic lines, keeping the idea of this architecture of this court alive, but adjusting to the requirements today, which we cannot afford such high ceilings, high columns because of maintenance, central electricity, AC, etc. But it is a very significant and imposing structure, extremely beautifully done and executed by the PWD. The district magistrate has also been thanked by the Honorable Chief Justice. We were at a conference of the JJB committee at one point of time in Baharampur, where we had discussed the building, and the district magistrate had commented, the building is even better than the High Court of Tripura. So I want to thank him personally for having taken such keen interest in the execution of the project. The police authorities have tirelessly given us the support, and we also have a camp which is extremely necessary for protection of the judicial officers and also protection of the entire court complex to prevent any kind of untoward incident which may happen. His Lordship has already talked about the number of pending cases in the district, which comes to 2,25,295. 43,518 are civil cases and 1,81,777 are criminal cases. This is the latest data available in the National Judicial Data Grid. As His Lordship has already said, a number of cases are from the police stations situated under the Domkal subdivision. The new subdivision has been created in Murshidabad on December 16, 1999, as per a Gazette notification dated November 19, 1999. The work of the composite building started on March 5, 2019, and the PWD handed over the same in May 2025. It has all the facilities and amenities which a modern court building should have. The Vulnerable Witness Deposition Center, which is an important aspect of any court, is in place. It is as per the prototype given by the Committee of the Supreme Court of India. The importance of the VWDC is tremendous. All vulnerable witnesses who feel threatened can depose freely without any fear and ensure protection. The IT facilities, including video conferencing facilities, are available. Unfortunately, only one court of the Civil Judge Junior Division is made operational today. We expect, hope, and request the Honorable Minister to take into consideration the large number of litigation which are pending in the district, and especially the fact that large number of criminal cases are from the police stations within the Domkal subdivision. Thus, there will be a need for further courts to be made operational, especially to use such a huge building, sir, because we have actually a very big court complex now. The court we would be doing justice to the entire building and the project if it functions in its full capacity. As per our estimate, at least 9 courts can be made operational in Domkal Court Complex. Sir, we request you to take note of that too. The court sanction for Domkal, that is 1 Civil Judge Junior Division, was done under the department's notification dated November 17, 2006. 12 posts of different categories of staff for running the newly created court complex had been sanctioned also in 2006. We are awaiting and hoping that further notifications with regard to sanction of court and supporting staff should be published soon by the government. In the absence of permanent post of Nazir with the Nazareth department in Domkal subdivision, works related to service of summons, dispatch of records, dark, etc. will be badly affected. In the absence of a permanent post of accountant in the civil court, the process of maintenance of civil deposit registers, passing of challans, etc. will be hampered. A copying department is of primary importance for issuing certified copies, etc. We are required to issue certified copies instantly nowadays. Although by notification dated, by an office letter dated December 12, 2024 and April 10, 2025, requests have been made for creation of the Nazareth department, the copying department, and the accounts department, along with a request for sanction of at least 7 posts for smooth running of the work. The said requests are yet to be looked into. Sir, we request you to look into those letters for smooth functioning of the 3 departments which are immediately required for an every day-to-day discharge of judicial function by the Learned Civil Judge Junior Division. We request you to sanction 2 courts for additional district and sessions judge, 1 court for the civil judge senior division, 1 court for the additional chief judicial magistrate, 1 court of civil judge junior division is already there, 1 more court would be helpful to us for the judicial officers, otherwise they are overburdened, and 4 courts of judicial magistrates with supporting staff. These requests were already communicated to the department by a letter dated May 29, 2023. We expect the government and all the dignitaries present here who are in the administration to provide adequate assistance and make the project a fully operational court where the common people of Domkal can get justice at their doorstep. With regard to the judicial officers' quarters, I congratulate the judicial officers and I express my gratitude to the government for having allowed such quarters to come up. The condition of living of judicial officers is also of primary importance because they have a lot of homework to do. Justice delivery system includes writing good judgments in an amiable and happy, friendly, and comfortable workspace. The house or the quarters of a judicial officer is also their workspace, and good judgments come when you work from a better space. That is what I believe. All the judicial officers posted in the judgeship of Murshidabad with the leadership of the district judge have tirelessly and effortlessly worked towards the success of the project. The staffs attached to all the departments have worked towards the success of the project. We request, as per the Honorable Chief Justice has already requested, the members of the bar, all the officials and office bearers of the bars to cooperate, to continue to keep this building as clean and as encroachment free as possible. Enough space has been dedicated to everyone, and we expect that the sanctity of the building, it is a temple of justice. Every court is a temple of justice. So the sanctity of the building should be maintained by all of us. With this, I congratulate the local residents of Domkal who are now can now access justice easily without undertaking a long travel. I congratulate all, and I take this opportunity to thank the Honorable Chief Justice to have made me the zonal judge of Murshidabad, which is a big district. There is a lot of work to do. We will continue to do the work with Justice Samanta as one of in my team. And I thank all of you. I hope this day from this day onwards, the justice delivery system at Domkal will be at its fullest and at its highest, with further courts to come up, with further supporting staff to be appointed. Thank you.
Thank you, Lady, for the enlightening and informative speech. May I now request Shri MOLOY GHATAK, Honorable Minister in Charge, Law and Judicial Department, Government of West Bengal, to deliver his valuable speech.
Thank you. The Honorable Mr. Justice T.S. SIVAGNANAM, the Honorable Chief Justice, High Court at Calcutta, the Honorable Justice SHAMPA SARKAR, the Honorable Judge, High Court at Calcutta, and is the Judge in charge of Murshidabad district, the Honorable Justice SUBHENDU SAMANTA, Honorable Judge, High Court at Calcutta, come additional Judge in charge of the district of Murshidabad, Honorable Justice CHAKRABORTY, who is physically present in today's occasion, Mr. Siddhartha Kanji, the Principal Secretary, Judicial Department, Government of West Bengal, the District Magistrate, Murshidabad, the Superintendent of Police, Murshidabad Police District, the Abu Bakr Siddiqui, the President of the Bar Association, the President and Secretary of all Bar Associations within the district of Murshidabad, my learned colleague lawyers who are present here today at Domkal, Abu Tahir Khan, the Member of Parliament, and MLA Domkal, who are also present in today's occasion. I welcome you all, and I feel privileged to remain present today on this momentous occasion of inauguration ceremony of new court building and residential quarters of the judicial officers at Domkal, Murshidabad. My lord, the Bhagirathi River splits Murshidabad in two parts, the Rar on the west and the Bagri on the east. The Domkal subdivision lies in the Raninagar plain at the northeastern corner of the Bagri region. And my lord, this Domkal subdivision having 4 police stations, Jolongi, Islampur, and Raninagar. The Domkal subdivision is having 34 Gram Panchayats, 4 community development blocks, 21 wards, and 23 mojas under the Domkal municipality. And my lord, after coming to the power in 2011, the present government, under the leadership of our Honorable Chief Minister Mamata Banerjee, has been providing fast governance and prompt delivery of various benefits to the citizens, along with the rendering speedy justice to the litigants by creating of new districts, subdivisions, and establishment of district and subdivisional courts. My lord, this government has already established the district of Paschim Bardhaman, the district of Jhargram, the district of Kalimpong, and the district of Alipurduar, and various new courts constructed in different court buildings and quarters of the judicial officers. My lord, the present today for construction of the composite court building at Domkal and administrative approval, as well as the financial sanction to the tune of 29 crore 1,17,916 was accorded, and 23 crore 16 lakhs 2,489 have already been released. For procurement of furniture, another amount of rupees 49 lakhs 55,000 plus was released, and for construction of G+3 story residential quarters, an amount of 5 crores 84 lakhs 5 crore 84 lakhs 40,113 was accorded and released. My lord, for the construction of the district courts like Alipurduar, and 17 crore plus was really spent. The Jhargram, an amount of 71 crore 96 lakhs was released. For Paschim Bardhaman, 12 crore and 65,000 were released. And also for the courts like Malda, the 14 crore and 73 lakhs were released. My lord, during this period from 2011, many subdivisional courts like Bonga, Bolpur, Durgapur, Buniadpur, Daton, Amta, Barakpur, Kharagpur have already been constructed and my lord already been inaugurated by your lordship. My lord, today I express my deepest and sincere gratitude to our Honorable Chief Minister Mamata Banerjee for her tireless efforts for rendering speedy justice to the litigants, and I express my gratitude and sincere thanks to the Honorable Chief Justice and other honorable judges of the Calcutta High Court who are present physically and virtually in today's program, thereby making the program a grand success. I also express my sincere thanks to the learned District Judge Murshidabad for his untiring effort regard to the inauguration of the new court building and residential quarters of the judicial officers, Domkal and Murshidabad. Thank you, my lord. Thank you very much.
Now, with the permission of Lordship, may I now request the members of the IT team of the Honorable High Court to take us to the virtual tour.
Yes.
Murshidabad district is situated in the middle of West Bengal. The district has a rich history and cultural diversity. The district was the last capital of independent Bengal before the British rule, and it was named after Nawab Murshid Quli Khan, the Dewan of Bengal, Bihar and Orissa. It is situated on the banks of the Bhagirathi. Murshidabad district has 5 subdivisions, namely Baharampur, Lalbagh, Kandi, Jongipur and Domkal. All 4 subdivisions had courts with the headquarter at Baharampur. Domkal had no courts, and thus it was long-standing demand of the people of subdivision of Domkal as well as Bar Association of Domkal for establishing courts in this subdivision. To fulfill that demand and to achieve the aim of justice at doorstep, proposal was sent to the Honorable High Court in 2006 for establishing composite court building at Domkal. And in 2006, 1 court of Civil Judge Junior Division along with 12 posts of support staff was sanctioned in 2006. The construction work of the court building was started in 2018 after the foundation stone was laid on 30th June 2018, and finally the construction was completed in 2021. Construction of the building had started with an estimated cost of rupees 27 crores 21 lakhs 90,600. This is a 3-storied building with state-of-art facilities with grandeur. It has 10 big court halls with attached chambers for the judicial officers, and all the courts and chambers are centrally air-conditioned. The building has separate lifts for judicial officers and litigants. It has spacious offices, server room, video conferencing room, and CCTV cameras, and 1 control room for CCTV. It has provision for special POCSO court with child-friendly infrastructure, waiting area for children, vulnerable witnesses deposition room. The Court of Civil Judge Junior Division is fitted with adequate modern furniture for the judicial officer, staff, advocates and litigants. It has also provision for photocopy section and central filing counters in each floor, ramp for differently abled persons, server room, DG sets, firefighting equipments, and other security measures. 10 judicial officers' quarters have been built with provision of garage in ground floor. Each quarter of judicial officer has been equipped with modern facilities, and each quarter has a total carpet area of about 1400 square feet. There is guard room at the entrance of judicial officers' enclave, ensuring safety and security of the judicial officers. PWD, Civil, Electrical and IT have made relentless efforts to bring this new court building into reality. It will be an asset for the stakeholders and common people for the subdivision of Domkal, with a state-of-the-art building with latest facilities, ensuring the mission justice at doorstep, adding a feather in the crown of judgeship of Murshidabad.
May I now request the Honorable Justice SUBHENDU SAMANTA, Honorable Judge, High Court at Calcutta, and Honorable Additional Judge in Charge for the District of Murshidabad to deliver the vote of thanks.
Thank you, District Judge. The Honorable Chief Justice T.S. SIVAGNANAM, Honorable Justice SHAMPA SARKAR, Honorable Justice CHAKRABORTY, Honorable Minister in Charge, Law and Judicial Department, Siddhartho Kanjilal, Principal Secretary, Judicial Department, Learned District Judge, District Magistrate, Superintendent of Police of all police districts of Murshidabad, Learned Additional District and Session Judges, Learned Civil Judges of all ranks, Judicial Magistrates posted in Murshidabad, Subdivisional Officers, Subdivisional Police Officers, Members of Legislative Assembly, Learned Government Pleader, Learned Public Prosecutor, Learned President and Secretaries of all Bar Association of Murshidabad District, Learned Members of the Bar, Subdivisional Magistrate, Executive Engineers of PWD, Civil, Electrical and Information Technology, distinguished guests, esteemed colleagues, and dear friends. It is both an honor and privilege to note vote of thanks on this momentous occasion. The inauguration of Composite Court Building at Domkal, Murshidabad. On behalf of everyone present, I extend my heartfelt gratitude to the Honorable Chief Justice T.S. SIVAGNANAM, Honorable Justice SHAMPA SARKAR, Honorable Justice Tapobrata Chakraborty, the Honorable Minister in Charge, Law and Justice, and respected dignitaries of District Police Administration, PWD authorities, gracing with your esteemed presence and inaugurating this institution, which will undoubtedly serve as a beacon of justice for the people of this region. I especially thank to the PWD authorities and district administration and the district judge for their tireless efforts to implement the project, brushing aside all difficulties. This new court building represents not just an infrastructural development, but a commitment to the ensuring accessible to efficient justice for all. We sincerely thank the judiciary and the administration for their efforts in making this vision a reality. I also take this opportunity to express my deep appreciation to all the dignitaries who have joined us today, making this event truly special. Your support and encouragement continue to inspire us to our pursuit to justice and service. A special thank to the organizing committee, legal fraternity, member of the registry, and the officials whose dedication and meticulous planning have made this event a grand success. Without your relentless effort, today celebration would not have been possible. Finally, to all our guests, attendees, and the members of the committee, your presence signifies the collective commitment to justice and progress, and we are grateful to your encouragement and goodwill. Thank you once again to all.
Thank you, Your Lordship, for your encouraging words. Now, we have reached to the culmination point of the program. May I now seek permission of Honorable the Chief Justice to conclude the program with the national anthem.
Yes, please.
I request the IT team to play the national anthem.
जनगण मन अधिनायक जय हे भारत भाग्य विधाता पंजाब सिंध गुजरात मराठा द्राविड उत्कल बंगा विंध्य हिमाचल यमुना गंगा उच्चल जलधि तरंगा तव शुभ नामे जागे तव शुभ आशीष मागे गाहे तव जय गाथा जन गण मंगलदायक जय हे भारत भाग्य विधाता जय हे जय हे जय हे जय 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 हे
Thank you.